I'm Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Carter Hudson, the Deputy Commander for Operations for the 2024 Michigan Army Encampment. Today we're going to be going over a day in the life of an encampment flight sergeant. In overview, we'll be going over recommended knowledge, daily duties, and typical daily schedule items of a flight sergeant. So recommended knowledge, this is some of just the recommended knowledge I recommend you have coming into the application process for applying for a flight sergeant. One of those is how to teach and command all drill. For example, that'll be for achievements 1 through 3, so basic facing movements, basic marching, and some more of the advanced marching with column formations and column movements. Another thing I recommend you know is how to wear your uniform properly, but you need to know for male and females, because as a flight sergeant, you will have males and females in your flights. So you may not have a male and a female on the same flight staff, so it's best to know both sides in case you don't have a male or the female on your flight staff. Another thing I recommend you have is just to be thinking of pocket classes to help minimize downtime. So pocket classes are a great way at encampment to minimize downtime. It's a great way to teach the encampment students in your flight something a little extra that'll help them through their cadet career, or it's a great time to sit down and talk to them and build some more of the esprit de corps and camaraderie that you want to see in these flights. Another thing I recommend you know is having all the knowledge required for all the basic encampment students. So that can be, the biggest things are going to be knowing your chain of command, the cadet oath, your 3 missions, and your 4 core values. Those are some big topics that we highly recommend you know coming into encampment as a flight sergeant. Next, we'll be going over some of the daily duties. These are just some things that you will be doing as a flight sergeant at encampment. So starting from the top, keeping accountability of your flight. That is super important as a flight sergeant. You need to know where your cadets are at all times. Keep accountability of them day and night. Another thing you'll be doing a lot as a flight sergeant is drilling your cadets. You need to be very knowledgeable on drill because you'll be drilling your cadets everywhere. You may not be doing it the entire time. Your flight commander may come in and drill a little bit here and there, but most of the time it'll be you, the flight sergeant, drilling these cadets from classes to the barracks to meals to PT and everything like that. Another thing you're going to be doing a lot is instructing on basic topics. This is drill, uniform wear, barracks keep, so making your beds, making your lockers, and you'll also be teaching them on general knowledge and other stuff in that area. Giving pocket classes. So pocket classes, again, great way to fill in downtime so you aren't just sitting around doing nothing. You're helping these students learn more so they come out of this a better cadet. Helping cadets when necessary is another thing you'll be doing as a flight sergeant. This could be helping them when they struggle with hospital corners or struggle putting their insignia on their uniform. This could also be helping them when they're feeling homesick. Or also, helping cadets applies to know when to take them to the flight commander or the TAC officer. And then, as a flight sergeant, you may be given duties by your flight commander that you may need to perform. That could be running a note to somebody, going to get this cadet, stuff like that. Now we're going to talk about some of the typical daily schedule items for cadets. So one of those things is waking up. You want to wake up 10 to 15 minutes before the students have to wake up so that you can get yourself prepared and you and your flight commander can be prepared to wake up the cadets and go to PT. At PT, one of the biggest things to do as a flight commander and a flight sergeant is to do PT with your cadets. And the biggest thing about that is motivating them. When a cadet sees a flight sergeant or flight commander standing around just yelling at them, not doing anything else other than that, it's not very motivating, it's more demoralizing, and then it makes them struggle more to finish this PT. So the best way to do PT with your cadets and motivate them, instead of sitting in the front of the flight just doing the push-ups with them, you go and find the cadets that are struggling. You go sit down next to them, you do the push-ups with them for 10 to 15 reps and help them through it and talk with them through the whole process. Some more scheduled items for the day: barracks prep, drill, going to meals, going to classes, and anything else that may pop up, like special tours or something like that. So in summary, we went over some recommended knowledge, daily duties, and typical daily schedule items for a flight sergeant. Good luck on your applications. I hope to see you at staff selections.